Hi everyone. Today I'm going to make a video for those people that have bought my ebook, and this video is going to focus more on how to actually use the ebook to interpret birth charts. I will go over the process that I use to interpret birth charts. This is going to be at least a two-part video. The first part is this video where I will show you how I identify the starseed alignments in the chart, and then in the second part of the video I will talk about how to interpret those alignments. Here we have a birth chart from a volunteer who graciously allowed me to use her birth chart for this video, so thank you very much for that. First step to interpreting your birth chart for starseed alignments is to first identify the conjunct alignments. The conjunct alignments are listed first under each star system in my ebook. So when looking at this birth chart, you can see that there's already some Pleiadian alignments. In the first one I've highlighted in pink, Sun 29 degrees Taurus. 29 degrees Taurus is a starseed alignment for the Pleiades, and it's a conjunct alignment. So this is one of the traditionally significant alignments that I was talking about in my book, and it's traditionally significant because you can determine this alignment just by looking at the night sky without a telescope. These were alignments that were used for thousands of years by different cultures. So one of the myths that I refer to in the book is a myth about the Pleiadian sisters coming down to Earth during a certain time of the year when the star disappears from the night sky. And when the stars disappear from the night sky, it is actually conjunct with the sun. That's why we can't see it at night. It's because it appears to be behind the sun. The myth goes that the Pleiadian sisters leave the night sky and come down to Earth and have their earthly children. And so babies born during the Pleiadian alignment, when the Pleiades is no longer visible in the night sky, are said to be Pleiadian children. So that is the mythology that I grew up with that became the root for the Starseeds Compass. If we look at her birth date, you can see it is May 20th. Right here. May 20th is during the Pleiadian alignment, when the Pleiades is no longer visible in the night sky. So long time ago, some cultures would have considered her a star child from the Pleiades. If we look at Mars, we can see that Mars is also in conjunct alignment with the Pleiades at 27 degrees Taurus. And then we're going to want to look for conjunct alignments with other star systems. So if you look through the ebook, you will find that this birth chart has starseed alignments with two other star systems. And I will highlight those in a different color. So here we have another alignment, another conjunct alignment with the Andromeda galaxy, and that is Saturn 27 degrees Aries. So that is another conjunct alignment that is listed in the ebook under the Andromeda galaxy. And now we have another star system, and we will highlight this one in blue. And the conjunct alignment is 15 degrees Cancer, which indicates Sirius. And now that is all of the conjunct alignments that are present in her birth chart. So again, there are two with the Pleiades, one with the Andromeda galaxy, and one with Sirius. So the next step is to find the other alignments that are significant in Western astrology. That would be sextile, trine, opposite, and square. So if we look for those alignments for the Pleiades, we will find that this birth chart has another Pleiadian alignment present. And first we'll deal with Sirius. Sirius has another alignment in her birth chart, and it is right here, 12 degrees Libra. That is square Sirius. These alignments here are actually indicating that the Placidus orb is in alignment with the star system Sirius, and that is really, really cool because Sirius is kind of the ancestral star to our star, and the Sirian beings had a lot to do with seeding life on Earth because of this solar connection between the two stars. So we have another Pleiadian alignment, which I will put in pink. And this one here is with Neptune at 2 degrees Aquarius. This Aquarian alignment is not conjunct, it is square the Pleiades. So this one is not significant traditionally because a shaman long time ago wouldn't have recognized that this would have been a starseed alignment. Or I guess they really didn't call them starseeds either. They just believed that their soul had a lot of karma and energy from the star system, and usually that they would interpret that as having been from that star system or having been tied to that star system in some way. Okay, so we have the Pleiadian alignments in pink, and these are the conjunct alignments in the lighter pink, and this is a square alignment in darker pink, which is also Pleiadian. And then we have Andromedan alignments here in green and Sirian alignments here in blue. And that is how you identify starseed alignments in your birth chart. In the next video, I will talk about interpreting these starseed alignments and determining origins and incarnations, which actually, it doesn't really make a huge difference which is your origin and which is your incarnation. All that matters is that it is part of your energetic body. You have energy from the star systems making up part of your field. In the next video, we will talk about interpreting what these starseed alignments mean and whether or not the karma is accepted by your ego or whether it is rejected by your ego. So there you have it. There is how you identify starseed alignments in your birth chart, and please join me for the next part of this video where I will talk about interpreting these alignments. Also, if you are interested in buying the ebook, you can go to my website, TheStarseed'sCompass.com, and you can find a copy of the ebook there. Thank you for watching, and please join me for part 2.